Hello everyone, my name is Tony Muliro. Welcome again to the 360 Degrees podcast series. And today we're going to talk about financial management, which is a crucial aspect of life and towards financial freedom. So basically, what I'm going to talk about is the habits you need to come up with, and again, the options that you have towards that. So the most important, crucial thing you need to do is to learn about finances, learn how to generate money, how to spend it in the wisest of ways, so that you can begin your journey towards financial freedom. So get knowing how you can get money, what are the various options you can generate this money, and also how to spend it, because that's the most important thing. So much of this will depend on behavior and not just head knowledge. So work on that to ensure that you really understand what you're putting your money into, so that at the end of it you don't feel at loss. The next thing you're supposed to do is invest or save, because this will depend how much money you also have. And I encourage you to also work on increasing your streams of income, so that you have good amount of money to invest or save. And also, you know depending on your financial goals at the end of the year, work on that. And then secondly, you need to be able to spend within your means. Most of us, we have this idea that when money comes in, we just spend. I want you to be able to look into details on how you spend your money, and this will mean that you need to come up with a budget, so that you're able to track, and you'll be amazed at how the areas you spend much of your money, because you'll find out that they are not productive, and it's just like a waste of money on your end. So look into that. And this is basically customers to individual. You'll be able to identify what is important to spend money on, and basically what you're spending money on that you'd rather save, or have other alternatives like eating out. Do you have to eat out every other day? No. So you can also budget for your family. You can buy goods in wholesale price, so that you can do that little saving and put this money into a saving investment or option for you. And if you are married, you can discuss this with your spouse, of course, so that you see where you're supposed to invest your money going forward. This you'll be able to find out areas you can cost save on, so that this money can reallocate towards other important uh, spending ideas. Another option probably you need to do is, much of our money we get, we spend money buying a lot of liabilities. So I'd like you to change that idea and learn what is an asset and what is a liability. An asset is basically an instrument that generates money for you. A liability is just it keeps taking away. So if you're planning to buy a vehicle, you need to ask yourself, what are you going to do with this vehicle? You get, because the cost of maintenance, uh, fueling, and all that, it eats into your pocket. It takes away from you. But what if you'd rather invest this money into an asset generating cash, so that when the money comes in, now you can spend on such. So you need to work the other way around towards achieving your financial goals. Another option is to spend money on experiences. This is basically a reward. If you're able to come up with this habit to save, to cut cost on unnecessary purchases, spend that money, take out your family, or you can go and you know spend it on experience. If you love a hike, go take a hike. If you want to go down to the coast, to the beach, you go there knowing that you did something towards achieving your financial goals. You're able to save enough uh, to invest, and also to cut on your expenses, so that going forward, because life is only lived once, you need to spend your money also on getting experiences, so that you become knowledgeable. You can buy books, you can read something engaging on your profession, or basically a life skill, or towards self-improvement. So can work towards that to ensure that you spend money in the most progressive way. You can also ensure that when you get an additional income, don't rush towards spending now, increasing your spending, because you will not achieve your financial goals. What you need to do is to have the discipline to still spend on necessary items, so that you have an additional money to save, or to cushion yourself against or put it in an emergency kit, so that for at least 6 months of your income, so that you, when uncertainties come around, you're able to sustain yourself for that period. So that's it for today. uh, Tell us what you think about that, and in the comment section. And if you have something else that you think I didn't touch on, we can have a discussion down there in our commentary section. That's all for today. Have a nice day, and please go out there and make it a better place for you and all of us. Cheers.